In Yamal's way, Barcelona duo benefit from the absence of Nico Williams. Flick doesn't want him. Rashford is out of Barcelona's plans. He made the decision and took a firm stance. Flick settles Ter Stegen's fate with Barcelona. Hansi Flick's comment on Nico Williams renewing his contract with Athletic Bilbao. And before we begin, don't forget to share in the comments which player you wish would join to replace Nico Williams. And if you're a follower of FC Barcelona, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit like, and follow our page. In Yamal's way, Barcelona duo benefit from the absence of Nico Williams. Press reports have revealed that FC Barcelona is looking to benefit from the failure to sign Athletic Bilbao's Nico Williams by turning to two of their young players. Barcelona had been aiming to sign Nico Williams by activating his release clause, which is estimated at around €62 million. However, the player ultimately decided to renew his contract with Athletic Bilbao for 10 more years. According to the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona has begun evaluating the services of Dani Rodriguez and Jan Vergely, with the intention of relying on them in the first team following the failed pursuit of Nico Williams. Barcelona turns to academy youth to replace Nico Williams. Young left-winger Dani Rodriguez featured with the first team in the summer of 2023 and is considered one of the standout talents in the La Masia academy. As for Vergely, who joined Barcelona from Nastic, he has become one of the key players in the athletic side and has even made the Spain U19 national team, which caught the attention of German coach Hansi Flick. The newspaper confirmed that Barcelona is not only focusing on Rodriguez and Vergely, but is also monitoring a large number of players from various age groups, most notably Ibrahim Diarra and Toni Fernandes. Will Barcelona repeat the Lamine Yamal experience? The paper concluded that Barcelona now has great confidence in its academy players following the remarkable rise of young star Lamine Yamal, who has become one of the top candidates for the Ballon d'Or. This has pushed the club's management to consider relying on more new talents. Flick doesn't want him. Rashford out of Barcelona's plans. Spanish press reports have revealed a new twist regarding the future of English forward Marcus Rashford, the Manchester United star, during the current summer transfer window. Rashford still has 3 years left on his contract with Manchester United, which officially ends on June 30, 2028. He spent the 2024-2025 season on loan at Aston Villa from Manchester United and delivered an impressive performance that caught everyone's attention during that period. Barcelona rules out Rashford in favor of Diaz. According to the Spanish newspaper AS, Deco, Barcelona's sporting director, has dismissed the idea of signing Rashford during the current summer window, stating it's merely a personal desire from the player to join the club. The paper also confirmed that German coach Hansi Flick, the current manager of Barcelona, does not want to sign Rashford this summer, and instead prefers to bring in Luis Diaz, the Liverpool star. The newspaper added that Luis Diaz is considered a key target for Barcelona, although it's a difficult pursuit, as Liverpool have no clear intention of selling him. He made the decision and took a firm stance. Flick settles Ter Stegen's fate with Barcelona. The Catalan newspaper Sport revealed Hansi Flick's decision regarding the future of German goalkeeper Marc-André Ter Stegen at Barcelona. According to reports, Flick is set to take a firm and definitive stance with Ter Stegen. Flick will meet with the German keeper at the beginning of pre-season to directly inform him that he is no longer part of his plans as the first-choice goalkeeper. With this, the coach is effectively shutting down Ter Stegen's hopes of staying on as a starter. Tensions have grown between Barcelona and Ter Stegen, especially after the signing of Joan Garcia from Espanyol. This signing sent an indirect message to Ter Stegen that he should look for a new club, especially since Szczesny is expected to be the team's second-choice keeper. Ter Stegen only featured in 9 matches during the 2024-2025 season, having suffered an injury that kept him sidelined for a significant time. He joined the Catalan club in the summer of 2014 from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Since then, he has won the Champions League in 2015 and La Liga 6 times with the club. Hansi Flick's comment on Nico Williams renewing his contract with Athletic Bilbao. In an emotional and calm tone, FC Barcelona's head coach Hansi Flick came out to comment for the first time on the decision that has preoccupied the Spanish sports scene in recent days: Nico Williams' renewal with Athletic Bilbao until 2035, thus putting an end to all speculation about the possibility of him joining the Blaugrana this summer. Flick, with his characteristic German composure, sat before the journalists in the press conference hall at Barcelona's training headquarters, speaking with honesty and transparency about his personal feelings, first as a football man, and second as a coach entrusted with building an ambitious football project. His words were far from conventional or shallow, they were rich in ideas and details, showing respect for the audience's intellect and placing everything in both sporting and human contexts. Flick began by saying, "When we talk about Nico Williams, we are not just talking about a talented winger, or a player with pace, explosiveness and control. We are talking about one of the most complete Spanish talents of the current generation. A player who has proven himself in La Liga, shown with the national team, and has a bright future in European football. Nico has always been on our radar, not just during the last transfer window, but for many months. We saw him as a perfect artistic piece for our sporting project." Flick clarified that the idea of signing Nico wasn't simply a wish to sign, but rather the result of deep studies that included technical, tactical, and even human analysis, noting that the expected synergy between him and Lamine Yamal, his close friend and national teammate, was an important factor. He said, "We don't just build a team out of good players, we build it on relationships, chemistry, and emotions on and off the pitch." The relationship between Nico and Yamal was eye-catching, not just for the media, but for us as a coaching staff. We saw in it the seeds of something big. It's rare to find two wingers with that kind of chemistry, visual and movement communication, and mutual trust. This duo could have become a core part of Barcelona's new identity. But Flick, a man known for his rationality and respect for individual decisions, was clear in his complete understanding of Nico's choice to stay at San Mamés, considering it a sign of loyalty, belonging, and emotional connection to the place, people, and roots. He added, "When a player chooses to stay home, among his own, with fans whose voices he grew up hearing, that doesn't take away from his ambition, it reflects a pure side of his personality. In this era of absolute professionalism, it's rare to see a player who chooses emotion over temptation, and spirit over money. Nico did that, and we can only deeply respect that." Flick then addressed the Barcelona fans, who clearly expressed disappointment after the renewal news but showed no anger or outrage, instead expressing admiration for the player in their own way. Flick said, "Barcelona fans are very aware. They were eagerly waiting for Nico's arrival, we saw the excitement on their faces, whether on social media or around the club. But, as expected from a fanbase this classy, they accepted the decision in a sporting spirit. We didn't see a single insult from our supporters toward the player, on the contrary, there were messages of support and respect. This makes me proud to be part of this club and this family." Flick also spoke about the defaced murals in Bilbao showing Nico and his brother Inaki, saying in a sad tone, "I don't understand this kind of behavior, and I don't think Nico deserves anything but appreciation. The decision he made came from the heart and was expressed with honesty and clarity. No one should be punished for a choice that is honest and sincere. Football should remain a space for joy and respect, not a platform for resentment or abuse." At the end of his remarks, Flick sent a heartfelt personal message to Nico. "To Nico, we wish to see you at the Camp Nou, to see you as part of our project, and to have your name written in the pages of Barcelona's history. But we respect your decision, we appreciate your loyalty to your roots, and we salute your commitment. Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again in the future, that's football. For now, all we can say is, good luck, and keep shining. You're a rare player, and you will always have our respect and admiration." Flick concluded with a slight smile, saying, "We continue our work, we look for solutions, we develop our young players, and we build the Barcelona we dream of. The club is bigger than any deal, but our respect for the players we try to sign knows no limits. We always keep our doors open, for talent, for respect, and for the dream.